Welcome back, guys. I have got some stuff to show you. My friend, you know, I've got this developer friend, one of the developers on Colonial Charter. Kraljurg, his name is. Well, he's come up with a couple of like classic tips for me. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to pause this because I've got some stuff to show you, and this is worth knowing about. Right, first issue, the builders. Why are my builders building so slowly? You know, I normally have like 10 or 15 builders and I keep up with my building just fine, and I'm struggling at the moment to keep up with the building. Well, the problem that he has identified is this fence here that the builders can't get to, and he said, I don't know if this is the problem, but it might be the problem. Well, I've done some testing. Guess what? It is the bloomin' problem. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to fix this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this, okay? Because until you get rid of that, everything gets done very, very slowly. But I'm then going to change my fences around a bit. So I'm actually going to take out like 2 of each of the ends, and I'll change the ends so that people can actually get into here. And I'm going to have to come up with a new design for these. Now that's I think right, and then one. Is that right? That's the yeah, I think that's right. And then I want 2 of those, and I think I want 2 of those. There we go. Right, so we're going to get rid of those. You know what? While I'm doing this, I'm going to hop over here, and I'm going to do similar kind of thing over here, because these are going to be a problem as well. So I'm going to bring these back just so that I can put a hedge tip. So they'll still have guards, but I'm going to have to I'm going to have to find a new design for these, something that actually works. I'm going to have to find a gate or something that we can put in. So right, so that's that done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a few adjustments. Right, we've got these 40 miners now. The reason that these miners are not doing anything at the moment is because if I jump over here to the mine, right? We've got the iron mine going. Now this used to have 30 workers in it, but it's only got 15 now. And I'm going to leave it at 15 for now. The coal mine is still getting done, right? So we're going to reduce the miners to 15 for now. That gives us a bunch more labourers, which is always nice. These have got too many farmers in. I looked at this just before I started, and I noticed those had too many farmers in, so we'll get rid of those. That gets us a few more people. Let's crank this down to 61. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bang the builders, because we've got like 157 build to do. I'm going to crank the builders up to 40 to like get through some of this. What else do I want to do? There's a bunch more stuff going to be put in, because we're doing this this forest node over here, if you remember. Remember this? Well, this is all going to start to get done now, although we are a bit low on labourers at the moment, so is what it is. Right, so that was the first thing that Kraljurg told me about, and you'll notice that, see, look, this has suddenly got built. Boom, right? I bet you that one gets built really quickly as well, but that's been taking ages to get built, and now boom, and they get putting wheat in there. Oh, one other thing about silos, I found that silos do store food, so these bakers are going to be able to store their bread in this grain silo. How about that? So I thought that was a bit of a bonehead thing putting that in there, but I liked how it looked, but it's actually going to be useful. Staggering. Right, second thing, if I pop over to the town hall, so I'm trying to get some stuff done this time around. Right, if we look at the inventory, I've got a ton of maple sap. Now, maple sap, Kraljurg emailed me and said, hey, Skye, you do realise that maple sap is not edible. You can't eat it. Same with sugarcane, right? Well, how have we got this stuff? It's because I've had auto buy over here going on. Oh, we've got a merchant. If I go to purchase, see, I've got this set on purchasing food. And whilst it's classed as food, it's not actually food. So we've been buying it, but we can't do anything with it. Well, right, what we're going to do, we're going to set this to never, because we're going to stop buying food. at least for now. What's this guy got? Nothing interesting. What can we order from this guy? And again, nothing particularly interesting. Okay, dismissed it. Right, go away. Okay, so what are we going to do with this maple sap and sugar? Right, what we're going to do, we're going to pop up here, and we're going to put in. See, I thought now maple syrup. What do you say? Like maple syrup? Well, it's Canadian, isn't it? Maple syrup, all the maple leaves and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, well, Canadians, a lot of them speak French, so Coeur de vin is going to be maple syrup central. Oh yeah. A lot of the Canadians are going, we don't talk French. Some of them do, but we don't. And some of the others are going, that's absolutely the right way to speak French. We have outrageous accents and we speak French. Oh dear. I'm talking of accents. Why do people think that I'm Australian? Like, I don't have an Australian accent. I don't sound Australian, guys. Come on. And talking of Australians, my God, I'm digressing all over the place. Talking of Australians, let's pop down here and have a look at Esterford. Murto's 11. Esterford's wife is Rylene. I'm pretty sure Rylene is Australian. How you doing, Rylene? See, that's what Australians sound like. Australians, you know, from the great outdoors. That's Australian. It's horrendous. All the Australians watching this are going, we don't sound like that. You do to us. Right, I'm going to pop in while I think about it. I'm going to pop in a couple more stone houses. I wonder if I can pop them in like down by the stream. Ooh, that's. See, that's yeah. Yeah, we could probably maybe move it a little. Yeah, we can probably get him away with a couple of houses down there. Right. I'd love to put another bridge in, but we can't because of the old embargo going on with the French. There's the French flags blowing that way. Here's the British flags blowing that way. Cool. I love that. And the wind's blowing in this direction, but it's not because the chimneys are broken. Oh, I love this place. I absolutely love this place. Right, sugar I was putting in, wasn't I? Doing the old maple syrup stuff. So what we're going to do, sugar boilers, where are sugar? This is the sugar house. If we spin this round, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in like 3... And I've thought about different places to put it, but it's going to go in kind of the wine quarter. But I'm going to put it over this side so that it's near these guys. Because, yeah, well, you'll see, because we can do stuff. We can do stuff. So I'm going to put like one there and one there. I'm going to put 3 of these guys in. And 2 of them are going to do maple syrup, and one's going to do sugar from sugarcane. And then we can make, if you've got flour and sugar, you can make sugar cookies. Dude, sugar cookies. So yeah, we're going to do a bit of that. So we'll have our own sugar cookie factory. That cross has just reminded me of something. Somebody's died. Somebody's probably been crushed by a rock. Oh, fell off a ladder. A builder fell off a ladder. Good grief. Now, I was going to put in a second town hall. But, as somebody pointed out to me, you can't have 2 town halls. They pointed that out like a long time ago. So I thought, we're going to have an extension then of the Knights. Why you can't put in 2 town halls? I've no idea, but they can't. So I just move on. We're going to put in a church. The Knights who say ni are expanding, or in this case, the Knights who say ni, because they are French Knights who say ni, and we say ni. We don't say ni, we say ni. Okay, so we're going to put in a church, and I'm going to put in a church. I think like kind of sort of ish around there. Then I'm going to put in a cemetery. I keep calling it graveyard. It's a cemetery. So where's the edge of this church? Right. So I want to leave a gap of 1 and a gap there. So, and if I do it to the end, okay. So it's going to be 10 by. I think I'm going to put in a big one. I think I'm going to put in a 10 by 20. Boom. So we've got that in. Excellent. So we've got maple syrup going on. We've got sugar going on. We've got the cookies going on. How are we doing here? Yeah. See, this is stuff that's got built now. All this stuff's like getting built very quickly now. Well, look, we've done 1/3 of our building. How are we doing up here? Yeah, the builders have taken all of this down. We're just waiting for the labourers to haul it away. Right, so let's crank our builders down to 30 now. Right? And I'm going to try and keep this at like kind of maybe a third to a quarter of what this number is. I think that's probably about right. Okay, so all that's got done. I'm assuming, have we got stuff done over here? Not, yeah, not yet. Oh, look, they're starting. Look, you can see them. Look, they're knocking all this down as well and carting it away with the little hand carts. Oh, look at him go! Look at him go! Oh, he's been on the sugar cookies, hasn't he? Look at him go! Wow! Where are you taking it to? I'm taking it to a place on the other end of the world because I'm crazy. You know what we could do with, you know, I'm going to put in another. Oh, good lord! Let's check this guy. What have you got? Yeah, it's all that stuff. No, don't need you. I'm going to put in another stockpile over here. I think we're a bit short stockpile wise. We've got another one. What do you want? The goods importer. Nothing I really want, to be honest. No, go away. Dismiss. Thanks, though. Thanks. Appreciate it. Right, what the hell else was I going to... I was going to put in... yeah. I was going to put in a little stockpile, because we could really use another stockpile around here, I think. So, like, how big a stockpile can I get in here? 7x4. 7x4 is the biggest. Let's put another 7x4 in there. You know, and now that's for the road down there. This guy's got one for here. But, see, I'm really tempted to, like, put... Oh, I can't... But I can put one, like, there. There's just little stockpiles kind of around the place. We've got... This guy's fine. We've got big stockpiles over here. It's kind of over this side that we struggle a little bit. We've got tons of iron piled up over here. Oh, I tell you what we could do. We could put some stockpiles in, like, next to this bridge. So, if I put a stockpile in there, and then put a road... Where's a road? Brick road. Let's have a brick road coming up there, and down here. Because this is... I've got to say, this is a pretty well-travelled road. And... then maybe... Yeah, maybe we do something round here. So, hang on, if I hold down the shift key, can we get anything kind of sensible? Or even like semi-sensible? That's kind of semi-sensible. So let's do that, and then we'll make this into a brick road up there. Boom. And can we hook this? Could do with a bit of flattening here, to be honest, but I think we'll live with it. Again, hold down the shift key. Right, let's do that as well, so people can actually move around here a bit faster. Oh, we've got a fire. Ho 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 ho, and that's kind of not so good. Okay, let's pause this for a second. Now, there is a bit of a trick that you can pull. Now, for me, this is just like an outright cheat as far as I'm concerned. But, well, that's assuming it works. If I flag this to be removed, and flag this to be removed, right, and then we'll crank this up to ×5, this building will burn down, but these won't catch on fire, because they're being demolished. Right, this fire will eventually go out. Come on, go out. Come on, go out. Go out. Okay, we flagged that to be rebuilt. pause this, and then we cancel the remove structure. Boom, boom, and there we go. Right, yeah, you know, bit too cheaty for me, to be honest, but yeah, some of you might like that. Alright, does solve the problem though, I have to say. Right, so there we go. Right, what else can we do? What else can we do? Right, I should put a road back here. Our build's out of 46 now. Yeah, that was, I mean, there is no question that it was those blooming fences that were causing the problem, because as soon as I took them out, everything just started to get done, like so fast. So we can crank our builders down to like 20, which is still half of this number, and I said I was going to run it at like a quarter or a third, about that kind of level. I think we'll do a bit more on the roads, speed guys up a bit. So I'm thinking we do, because Candyland is quite progressive, so I'm thinking we do the old brick roads around here, and then down there and across there and up here and across there, and we'll even do it like through there, and there's a route through here somewhere down. Yeah, we'll do it through there, and is there another one? Yeah, there's another route kind of through here. I think I've already done this one. Where is it? Come on, I think I've already done that one. Yeah. Okay, so that's all bricked up now, so that's very good. This road over here should probably be bricked as well. Yeah, let's have some bricks going out here and out here as well. Boom. And I'm going to do the same over here. Like, what the hell? We're going to go crazy in Candyland. Candyland is really going to go up market. Need to do a bit. I need to do a little bit of redesigning. That this like needs to get moved back. We need to double up this road. Kind of to remind me. I think I'm going to put in like a bit of double road there, just to remind me. Right, now these guys should be starting to get stuff. They should be starting to produce stuff. They're not getting enough flour at the moment. Let's go over to trader. Are you bringing me anything that I want? And the answer is no, so you can go away. Cool. Now food's still up around 36,000, which is pretty darn good. Let's pop over here. Now, there are a few other people I can assign. You guys will be shouting at me going, oh, but you've got jobs that you need to fill. We're going to have another cleric, aren't we? Because we're putting in another church. How's the church getting on? Nah, not a whole hell of a lot done on that, but we're going to need another cleric. Let's put him in. What else do we need to put in? We're going to need some sugar boilers for these. So let's put 3. Now they take 2 per building, I've found, but we're going to put like 3 in there to start off with. What else? Beekeepers, channelers. Oh, hunters. We can put 3 more hunters in. Gatherers as well. We'll need. Foresters. You know, I'm going to crank the foresters up to 24. That'll be 3 out of 4 in each, which I think is a good level. Where's the gatherers? I can't find the blooming gatherers. Where's my gatherers? Gatherers. Oh, there's the gatherers. Let's crank the gatherers up to 32. Right, excellent. We've got 20 labourers, 20 builders. Everything's kind of rocking and rolling. A few people without jobs, but they should get sorted out, hopefully. Yeah, that's the cleric and the 3 sugar boilers. So that's those 4 people. My God, I'm actually kind of getting a clue. Staggering, isn't it? See, look, our builders are like totally on top of the building now. Like everything's getting done. Like this whole node's done. Oh, woodcutter. We need to put an extra woodcutter in. Let's do that. So that's our woodcutter in. What are you bringing us? Ho 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 ho! 30,000 grapes. That is a lot of grapes, kind of by anybody's standards. Oh man, do I buy some grapes? Because we still don't have grape seeds. Now, what I will do after this save is, because I told this guy, you guys were laughing your asses off about this, I told him to bring grapes, and what I meant to ask for was, where is it? Grape seeds. Where are grape seeds? Grape seeds. There's grape seeds. But while we're waiting for those, you know, we can actually buy some of these grapes. Let me pause this for a second. I wanted to show you this. I found this out the other day, and I think this is kind of interesting. If we go to the orders, we go up here. Right, now look at this. Right, this is supposed to be in alphabetical order, yeah. But you get up to here and you go like warm coats, logs, wool. It's like logs. Well, that shouldn't go there. Tell you what it is, right? This was there's a property in the background where this is called wood, right? And the alphabetic sort is being done on that property and not on the proper name that we see, and that's why log comes up in between warm coat and wool, because it's actually wood. How about that? I found that out the other day, and you'll find like all of these things, like pigs and leghorns and various things. It's because they're names in the background that we don't see. They're actually something else. How about that? I thought that was interesting. Right, you know what? I'm gonna buy some grapes from this guy. You come back for the next episode, because we are definitely starting to get rocking and rolling now.